time-traveling adventurers.
Episode 1: The Accidental Activation and Arrival in Medieval Times.
In a dusty, forgotten corner of a modern university's basement, a group of 4 friends, Lily, Max, Ryan, and Emma, stumble upon an old, strange-looking device covered in cobwebs. Max, ever the curious one, starts tinkering with it despite Emma's warnings. Suddenly, the machine whirs to life, engulfing them in a bright light.
Medieval arrival. The friends find themselves in a dense forest, dressed in medieval clothing. Confused and disoriented, they soon realize they have traveled back in time. They hear the distant clanging of metal and follow the sound to a bustling medieval village preparing for a tournament. Adventure unfolds. The group tries to blend in, but their modern mannerisms and knowledge make them stand out. They are mistaken for royalty when Ryan inadvertently impresses the villagers with his knowledge of modern technology, which they perceive as magic. They are invited to stay in the local lord's castle, where they quickly become entangled in court intrigues. Cliffhanger. Just as they begin to understand their situation, they learn that the device they need to return home has been taken by a mysterious knight who left for the tournament. Their only option: win the tournament and retrieve the device.
Episode 2: Surviving the Wild West. Having narrowly escaped the perils of medieval times, the group activates the device again, only to land in the rugged terrain of the Wild West. Dusty streets, saloons, and the sound of a distant gunfight greet them.
Wild West survival. The friends quickly realize they need to adapt to their new environment. They split up to gather information. Lily and Emma visit the local saloon, where they meet a kind-hearted bartender who warns them about a notorious outlaw gang. Max and Ryan head to the general store, trying to gather supplies. The outlaw encounter. Their plan to stay hidden fails when a group of outlaws spot Ryan, mistaking him for someone they're after. The friends are forced into a tense showdown, using both modern and old-fashioned tactics to defend themselves. Cliffhanger. After a thrilling chase, they manage to escape the outlaws, but find themselves stranded in the desert. With the time-traveling device running low on power, they desperately try to activate it, unsure where they'll end up next.
Episode 3: A Thrilling Adventure in Ancient Egypt. The friends materialize under the scorching sun, standing before the majestic pyramids of ancient Egypt. They are quickly apprehended by guards and taken to the pharaoh, who believes they are envoys of the gods due to their strange attire and gadgets.
Egyptian intrigue. The pharaoh, fascinated by their stories, asks them to solve a mystery. Sacred artifacts have vanished from the temple. He promises to share the temple's secrets in return. Temple exploration. They explore the temple, facing dangerous traps and solving ancient puzzles. Emma, who knows history, leads the way, uncovering a rival priest's plot to overthrow the pharaoh. Cliffhanger. As a sandstorm approaches and the temple collapses, they activate the device, leaving ancient Egypt just in time.
Episode 4: Escaping from a Future Dystopia. They arrive in a future city ruled by a harsh regime. Personal freedoms are gone, and surveillance is everywhere.
Dystopian discovery. Ryan, the tech-savvy one, hacks into the system to find a way out. They join a resistance group, learning their device could help overthrow the regime. rebellion, and risk. They must choose between helping the resistance or returning home. During a risky mission, they're caught, forcing them to use the device again. Cliffhanger. During a high-stakes heist to retrieve critical data from the regime's headquarters, they are discovered. As alarms blare and guards close in, they activate the device one last time. Ho!
Episode 5. Returning home and dealing with the changes. Back in their university, they find things have changed. Their past adventures have altered the present, and they must decide what to do.
Homecoming challenges. Their friends and family remember them differently, and the university is more advanced. They realize their device can fix these changes, but at a cost. Mystery unraveled. As they piece together the changes, they discover that their adventures through time have had ripple effects. The device, now fully charged and more advanced, holds the potential to fix these anomalies, but it comes with risks. Climactic decision. They choose to stay, embracing their new roles and vowing to protect the future.
Closing scene. Walking through campus, they're ready for new adventures, their bond stronger than ever.